Hello YouTube, welcome back to 3 a.m. where we dive into the most mysterious and unexplained events from around the world. Today we're counting down the top 5 UFO sightings from Redditscary, UFO real encounters, shocking footage, and stories that defy explanation. Number 1. Today, we bring you a shocking sighting from the UK, an event that has left both locals and experts scratching their heads. On the night of March 13, 2025, strange lights appeared over Darlington, near a military base. But what makes this sighting even more compelling? We have video evidence. Were these lights military flares, a natural phenomenon, or something beyond our understanding? Stay with us as we analyze the footage and uncover the truth. Let's take a look at the footage. As you can see, glowing orange orbs appear and disappear in the night sky. They move in unpredictable patterns, flickering in and out, sometimes forming strange formations before vanishing again. Danny Shaw, the witness who filmed this, was leaving work at the Cummins engine factory when he noticed the strange lights. He described them as moving balls of fire and admitted, "As I've never seen anything like this before." Now let's break down the video. First, notice how the lights appear in different locations rather than simply falling downward. Second, they don't follow the typical behavior of military flares, which usually drift slowly to the ground. Lastly, the irregular flickering suggests something more than a simple reflection or atmospheric anomaly. Some skeptics argue that these are just flares from Catterick Garrison, one of the largest military bases in the UK. A Reddit user commented, Catterick has large live fire ranges and these look like parachute illumination flares. But here's the problem: flares usually descend in a straight path and extinguish over time. These lights moved erratically and even reappeared in different locations. Could this suggest something under intelligent control? This isn't the first time strange lights have been spotted in the UK. The Rendlesham Forest incident in 1980 remains one of the most well-documented UFO cases in history. Similar flickering orbs were also seen during the Phoenix Lights event in 1997. Are we witnessing the same phenomenon again? As of now, no official explanation has been given for the Darlington sighting. The military has not confirmed any flare exercises, and the unusual movement of the lights remains unexplained. So we ask you, what do you think? Are these just flares, or is there something more to this mystery? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to 3 a.m. for more real-life encounters with the unknown. Our second sighting comes from just northwest of Washington, D.C. in Maryland. On the evening of March 17, 2025, at 7:12 p.m., a witness out for a sunset walk noticed something unusual in the sky: 2 white objects flying in perfect unison, completely silent. They quickly checked Flight Radar 24, a real-time flight tracker, but only found a single registered plane in the area, which can be seen at the beginning of the video. So what were these other 2 objects? The objects moved with precision, maintaining equal distance, which is unusual for commercial aircraft. No visible wings or contrails. No engine noise, moving in sync, almost as if controlled by a single intelligence. If they were drones, they would likely make some noise, especially at lower altitudes. If they were military, why weren't they appearing on flight tracking apps? This was sighting number 2, but we're just getting started. The next encounter is even stranger. Stay with us as we continue our countdown of the top 5 UFO sightings from rUFOs. Our third sighting takes us to West Hollywood, California, on the night of March 15, 2025, at 10:48 p.m. 3 friends were sitting on their closed-in patio when something strange caught their attention. It started with a reflection of red flashing lights in the window. At first, they assumed it was just emergency vehicles passing by, but when they looked closer, they realized these lights weren't reflections, they were in the sky. There were about 10 pairs of round red lights moving in a perfect straight line, heading northwest. Far brighter than drone lights, seemed too large and intense for small aircraft, disappeared behind a tree within seconds before they could even process what they had just seen. A second event unfolded. 2 white circular lights appeared from the same direction where the red lights had vanished. They moved fast like an airplane, but their flashing pattern was unlike anything seen on a commercial aircraft. The witness ruled out Starlink satellites, one of the most common mistaken identities for UFOs. So what were these objects? Could the red lights have been part of a single massive craft, or were they multiple objects moving in perfect formation? Why did the white lights follow immediately after, almost as if they were searching for something? Even stranger, as the white lights moved away, their brightness never faded, almost as if their intensity didn't diminish with distance. This is highly unusual for conventional aircraft, whose lights tend to dim as they move further away. Our fourth sighting comes from Yuma, Arizona, near the Fortuna foothills on the afternoon of March 9, 2025, at 2:33 p.m. A witness observed a strange object hovering in the sky for around 5 minutes before it completely vanished. They recorded the event using an iPhone 15 Pro, capturing some clear footage of the unknown craft. The object moved at a consistent speed throughout the encounter. No sudden movements or erratic changes in direction, maintained a steady pace before disappearing. Could this be a weather balloon, or is it something more? Given its steady movement, some might speculate that this was just a high-altitude balloon drifting with the wind. However, there are two key details that make this sighting unusual. 1. The object appeared to vanish suddenly rather than fading out of sight like a normal balloon. 2. The Yuma Proving Grounds, a military testing site, is located nearby. Could this be an experimental craft being tested in restricted airspace? If this were a standard military drone or aircraft, why would it vanish so abruptly? And why was it moving at such a steady, controlled speed? 4 cases down, and we've saved the strangest sighting for last. Get ready, this final case might be the most compelling evidence of all. Stay with us for the number 1 UFO sighting from rUFOs. UFO filmed in São Paulo, Brazil. Original poster says report on March 10th at around 7:37 p.m. during the observation of Mars. A video was recorded with a telescope with a 210 aperture and 1680 in focal length, using a 21:7 map piece with magnification of up to 240 times. With the naked eye, a bright red dot, very similar to Mars, could be seen in the sky. It looked like a star and could easily be confused with the planet. After about 7 minutes, the object disappeared. The recording was made in km speed.
Você conseguiu regular ele?
Que estranho.
Se eu tivesse com o celular, eu ia tirar foto.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and meet you in the next video.